What's up, you guys? This is Anthony Fritchley, known as Anthony Fritchley 2003 on my YouTube channel here. And today, this is going to be a DVD update / ISO homemade DVD update for November 17th, 2025. And I have 10 DVDs. I only have 10 regular DVDs, and I have, how many? I have 5 DVD recordings that I burned. So yeah, so I have probably 15 DVDs that I have in my update video. And this will not include my blank DVDs, even though I also got blank DVDs. But I do have some blank DVDs. I only brought some blank DVDs. I only have like a couple, or 8 blank DVDs along from my house, because I'm not in my house right now. So yeah. So anyways, all my regular DVDs that are, instead of my burned DVDs, they look like these things. Look, these things I burned, for example, or all Thomas DVDs. So yeah, I have 10. Well, actually, mostly 10 or 12 Thomas DVDs. Well, 10 regular Thomas DVDs and 2 ISO Thomas DVDs. And the other ones besides Thomas was 1 Sesame Street DVD and the 2 Pingu ISO DVD copies. So yeah. So let's get started. Here we go. Let's get started with this update video. First, it's great to be an engine. I just got, for some reason I haven't, this is my second copy of It's a Great Be an Engine. My other copy I had was the original print. But, this is actually, I got this DVD brand new sealed. Yep, this is actually a Canadian copy. And yes, I do have the Thomas DVDs. Right now I do have the Thomas DVDs that were made by Canada. Some are American, some are Canadian copies. This one is a Canadian copy. This is actually a reprint because it has this, it's the 20th Century Fox 2006 reprint, because it's the 20th Century Fox reprint DVD. Yeah, it has the 20th Century Fox logo. And here's the disc. My old copy of this is the original print. And this DVD was brand new sealed. Yeah, it was in best condition, kind of. But it fell off when that DVD was brand new sealed. Yeah. And yep, this is a Canadian DVD because it says made in Canada. But it probably might still play as the American DVD, American copy. So yeah, I think any of the American or Canadian DVDs will play like the regular copy. But it's still, I did check that it still uses the 2004 DVD content. I don't think there is a copy that has a Calling All Engines trailer, because this is actually a 2004 DVD copy. Still uses the original. Still uses the 2004 DVD content on it. So yeah, I might keep it because it's my other copy. The new copy is the 20th Century Fox reprint. So I'm probably keeping that. I might. So yeah. Here's another one I already have as well. Songs from the Station. Well, actually, this one is actually different. The copy I checked is completely different. Was actually different. The only difference is it has the Calling All Engines trailer instead of the Thomas & Friends DVD trailer at the beginning. The original release did had it, but this is the version 2 copy. And this is also a 2006 20th Century Fox reprint as well. Yep, this is actually a 2006 reprint because it's the 20th Century Fox. And this I'm not sure if it's a 2006 reprint DVD, but I think this copy is version 2 of the 2005 DVD, because this, I'm guessing it still uses the 2005, even though it's a 20th Century Fox reprint, but even though it's the 2005 DVD, and this copy is version 2 of the 2005 DVD, because it has this copy has the Calling All Engines trailer at the beginning instead of the Thomas & Friends DVD trailer video DVD trailer at the beginning. It does not have it. It just has the Calling All Legends at the beginning. So that means I'm going to keep 2 of these copies. I guess there are 2 versions on VHS and a DVD. So yeah, no joke. I'm not sure if there is a Lionsgate DVD of it. I wasn't sure, but I guess they mostly only had the old hit logo only. But yeah. And see if this is a Canadian DVD. Nope, I think it's still American copy. Yeah, and since since it has a different opening, I am just gonna keep 2 copies of Songs from the Station because of the differences. That's why. Here's Calling All Legends. Finally have this DVD at last. I might used to have this DVD a long time ago, but now I don't have it anymore. But now I finally own it again. Yep, this is the original 2005 DVD. I always want the original copy. I mean, I don't mind the Lionsgate copy or Universal print, but I prefer the original. But finally got the original copy because because it does have a lot of bonus features on it. Yep, here's the disc. Yep, it wasn't brand new, but yeah, it does look a little dirty, but the DVD, yeah, it doesn't have a lot of scratches. It was an okay condition. Yep, the DVD does work pretty good as well. Yep, this is actually the first ever full-length special. It's the only Thomas full-length special that had a VHS release. This one, I don't think the VHS tape is rare, but I know it came out in the late 2005. Yeah. Yep. Here's Thomas's Halloween Adventures. I did have another copy of this, but mine's an ISO homemade copy. But now I have a real copy. This is actually a reprint from Lionsgate, but this cover was actually from 2007. But the inside, it's a 2009 reprint by Lionsgate. I got this brand new sealed, and also these 2 DVDs I had brand new sealed. These are the only 2 DVDs that were brand new. Yet I got this brand new sealed, and this is a really great condition. Yeah, I don't mind the Lionsgate. but I do prefer the original print. And yes, the disc inside is the original copy. Yep. It has the. Yep, I can tell it has the Old Hit Entertainment logo. And by the way, I believe this is probably actually the last Thomas & Friends Anchor Bay DVD that uses the Old Hit Entertainment logo. That was actually the last Thomas DVD ever made from with the Old Hit logo that was from Anchor Bay. But I know Come Ride the Rails, I believe Come Ride the Rails was the very last Thomas DVD that uses the Old Hit logo. I wasn't sure if this one came out before Come Ride the Rails or if Come Ride the Rails came out before this one. I have no idea. Yep, it was in really nice shape. And it was actually brand new sealed. Yep, and the case was actually from 2009 reprint by Lionsgate, but it still uses but this one copy uses the 2006 DVD. It doesn't have the. Yes, yep, it uses the original 2006 Anchor Bay DVD, which that's good. And it does, even though it does have Emily on it, but it doesn't have any episodes with Emily on it. And yes, it does use some classic episodes too, especially the very first Thomas episode called Thomas Gets Tricked. This time it's George Carlin. Next, here's one DVD I also have. It's James Goes Buzz Buzz. I finally have the regular copy, but yep, Maple Pictures. This is actually a Canadian copy. So that means I'm probably going to keep 2 of them because the other ISO copy I burned was actually the original American copy, but the opening is pretty different because the warning screen is different and it shows stars. Only just has the stars logo. It doesn't have Anchor Bay logo at all. So I'm guessing this is actually a Canadian copy. Yep. Here's the disc. So yeah, this is the disc right here. Yeah, I just finally got the real copy, but unfortunately this does not have the Anchor Bay logo or the original warning screen, Anchor Bay warning screen. It does have a different one. So yeah. I'm guessing it's a reprint from, I'm not sure. It's the Lionsgate reprint. But I wasn't sure, but I might. So yeah. Here's Carnival Capers. See, this is actually my first Thomas DVD I own, which is with the new hit logo, but it's made by 20th Century Fox. Yep. I'm planning to get the first Thomas DVD from 20th Century Fox with a new hit logo. But I'm planning to get. I've said I don't have. I was gonna plan to have the Solar Celebration, Track Stars, and Come Ride the Rails on DVD, but unfortunately I don't have them. I thought it was gonna arrive, but it turns out it wasn't. So yeah, but anyways, here's the disc. Yeah, it does some scratches right here, but it might still work okay. I have to see if it doesn't. See if it has skipping. See if it has any issues on that. But yeah. Yep. Now this is the only Thomas DVD I have with the new hit logo that was made by 20th Century Fox. So yeah. Great Discovery. Yep. Yep. This is a Canadian copy. Yeah, because of the French. This is actually a Canadian copy. Yep. But it's a good thing it's a good thing I could watch it in English. I didn't have to worry about having just French, because it does show English and French. No wonder why it's a Canadian copy. So I'm guessing this, and yes, I believe this might be a Canadian copy, because I did put a DVD in. It might have some stuff that was in Canada. Yeah. And I did not live in Canada. I live in the United States. Now that we're on the rest of these regular DVDs that were made by Canada. This is actually my first Thomas DVD I own, which uses some season 12 episodes that uses both like CGI Thomas and the model Thomas at the same time. Yeah, and this is also Canadian copy. Yeah, I don't mind Barney. I'm not a huge Barney fan, but I still like Barney though. There's Bob the Builder. I know Fireman Sam. I might plan to get these. I don't have these DVDs. I don't have a lot of Bob the Builder DVDs. I don't have this DVD, but I do have this DVD. Yeah, I like Wallace and Gromit. Fifi. I know Mario Lopez hates Angelina Ballerina and Barney. I don't know this. I'm not sure what character it is, but I know Thomas, Angelina Ballerina, Fifi and the Flower Tots, Bob the Builder, and Barney and Friends. And I don't mind Barney and Angelina Ballerina. I think I would have liked the show if I were a girl, but mostly Angelina Ballerina. But yeah, the disc. In case I forgot to show you this. Yep, it's a Canadian copy. It's also Canadian print as well. Very Thomas Christmas. I'll show you this on the part 2 video. It's the last DVD before I do a part 2 video. Misty Island Rescue. Yep, it's also a Canadian copy. I did already have this DVD, but this time, recently, this is actually a Universal copy. Originally, the DVD was from Lionsgate. Right now, it's a. Yeah, I could tell I could tell this is a Canadian DVD. Yeah. Now I do have Thomas and Friends DVDs that are made by Canada now. The disc looks like didn't say made in Canada, but yeah. did finally got the universal print of Misty Island Rescue. Wasn't planning to have this. I didn't plan to think about getting these CGI Thomas. I do like CGI Thomas. I had the Carnival Capers. Yep. So those are the rest of the Thomas DVDs. We'll stay tuned on part 2. We'll do the ISO homemade DVDs. So yeah. So stay tuned for part 2.